Hello everybody and welcome to episode 13 of Shenaniganry and Aevecia. I can't believe that we're 13 episodes in. I was not sure that we were actually gonna get to 13 episodes, but here we are. And it's finally going somewhere. No, things are getting good. We get some interesting backstory later on in this episode, spoiler. But yeah, no, thank you so much for listening. This episode is another in-person one. It's the same session, it's the second half of the session. So if you listen to the last episode, you'll get an idea of what this one's going to be like. Though it's less bad, we have less interruptions, less rain. So it's actually quite good, though we do have a phone call near the end by a family member. So I did my best to edit around it, but there were some things that I just physically could not cut out because it was over dialogue. I had to cut some dialogue because of it. But luckily it wasn't anything important, so you haven't missed anything. But I had to edit around some of the spoken phrases and things what I could without removing context. So yes, I apologize for that, but there's literally nothing that I could do about it. So yeah. That's at the end though, so don't worry about it, but it will come up eventually, so be prepared. Don't worry about it, but be prepared. Anyway, this is going on too long. Thank you so much for listening, and enjoy the episode.
Yes, the performance is huge success. Everyone is just astounded by the stunts that you're trying to do, Kyle.
We're terribly sorry for any accidental mouth noises. We are currently eating chips.
We're in person for once, so...
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah. So yes, that's just true normally, it's fine.
Yeah.
I can't commentate while you're going...
You're just like trying to down release. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it goes really well, everyone's astonished. You do fantastic, the rest of the performances also go brilliantly. It is a massive success, first night in the town, and just last minute arrival. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And you and Annis come down afterwards and head backstage and just like, yeah, we did it! Oh, that's so exciting. There's so many more people tonight. Like, we can only sit so many, but still, we like filled it out. Like, I knew this town was big, but wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah. Yeah, just being up there at first, it was just like, oh, there's no way there's this many people here. We don't have this many seats. But like, Scarry must have found them somewhere. Or maybe they lent them, or do we just have this many seats hiding around?
Oh gosh, I didn't think so, but oh my goodness. There's certainly so many more people than I thought there were. But oh my goodness, we did it. You did amazingly. I'm so glad that you were there. Oh, I was panicking, but like I'm so glad you showed up.
I mean, you would have done amazing anyway, like just if you were by yourself. Yeah. Don't make me set Ricky on you. You know I will.
Again.
We love aggressive friendships. I would aggressively friended you.
So you should probably head back and look after those friends that you came with, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck. I can't wait to hear about everything at some point, but I'll let you.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, it was already going to be like a big deal coming to Northwich, but it's been a couple of days. You know, if you want part of it before I can talk to you about all of it, and before or if I get like drawn away again, because like the amount of things that are going on right now.
Oh,
but
yeah, absolutely.
if you want part of it,
yeah,
go see Chip.
Oh,
He's
pianist.
Yeah, the new pianist.
Yeah,
I met him when I was.
Amazing.
Yeah, I met him when I was away. He's so good. He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good. But yeah, he knows some of what happened, not what happened around it, but it's enough that you're going to be so curious, so maybe you shouldn't ask.
I'll think about it. If I run into him, then I'll probably end up asking because that sounds so exciting. I really want to hear what happened.
Yeah, or just like, yeah, even if you just hang around, like listen to his music for a bit. I'm not sure if he'd still be playing since most people have gone like inside to watch the main event. But like, if you see him around, yeah, definitely just chat to him, make him feel welcome. Tell him I say hi because I'm not sure when I'll see him again. But yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah.
I will do just that.
Yeah.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, I'll.
So glad you didn't die at that baseball game. Must have been a strange introduction for you, but
I am not going to another baseball game anytime soon.
that's understandable. I promise they don't all go like that, but yes, I do understand. So
Eli be like, don't trust like that.
Yeah, it's like, well,
To be fair, Peyton is a baseball parent, and Peyton was fully in that.
oh yeah.
yeah. Eli just kind of gives the press X to doubt, and then just okay, I'll try and see you soon. I can't make any promises. But yeah, so Eli says goodbye to Anis and just like, okay, here we go again, sprinting, like weaving around all the workers. Like this is where he gets his dexterity from. Like part of it's practice, part of it is just moving around everyone.
Yeah.
So you just. Whoosh.
Awesome. You head back into the storage room, and you see Peyton and Steve still just chilling there.
My kids are here.
Your kids are here?
Mm-hmm.
Where? Where's the circus is
In
being?
the audience.
In the audience?
Apparently Tiefling guy is with them.
Okay. That would be exit out the side, and Steve should be. Hang on, wait. If I send
Sort out
someone...
Steve first,
Yeah.
because they can handle themselves, but like, I would really like to see them again. Like,
definitely.
very soon.
Well, I wouldn't want to make them wait too long. I mean, there's a couple of acts to go before we finish up, but you know, mostly just the one, and then like Michael does the closing ceremonies, and then everyone comes out. And, no, I'm not involved in that this time. No, yes, no, I'm not. Okay, so yes, we'll get Steve sorted, and then by the time it finishes, audience should be coming out. You can see your kids. Okay, who should I go to talk about Steve? Probably. What?
So many names.
Yeah. Should probably talk to Tawa, actually. Where would he be? Come with me. We're gonna go on a bit of a hunt around. It's
In our favorite rocket show. Einstein.
yeah. So
Steve just goes, oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry we've had to make you run around so much. I did not know I was performing tonight, or that there was going to be performing. I thought it was still set up night. So
That's okay. It gave me time to kind of come down to a lot of people. So
yeah. God, I should have warned you about that beforehand. It is a lot of people. We will be going through a lot of people again, but it should just be like circus workers and stuff. You won't have to go through the whole audience thing. And then we'll get you settled, and then we have something. Peyton has kids, and we were separated from them, so we're going to go reconnect with them first, and then we'll come back and we'll plan out your thing, and I might have to explain to someone why I've suddenly got so many more people, because where will your kids be staying?
Probably at the end.
At the inn? Okay, cool. Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, let's go. And just, Eli's like, okay, let's go. Just speed walk.
Steve just follows as best as
Go
he can
scare the
behind.
motel staff
Yeah.
with my 5 children.
He's like, hello, we need rooms.
Yeah. Preferably 2.
Cool, so you rush off with Steve trying to look for Tawas, who you're looking
Tawa.
for. And you rush around, and yeah, so you end up going to kind of close-ish to the stage, but not, like, you're still, you know, backstage and stuff, you're like behind the curtain and all sorts. He's just kind of like watching over. And yeah, you find this
Half-orc.
Yep, half-orc. I did see that, and then I saw end parent, and I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Yes, you find the half-orc just standing there watching over everyone, and you run up to him and...
Yes. Hello!
Oh, hi. Welcome back, Eli. Great performance.
Yeah, oh, thank you so much. I left for lots of reasons. We'll explain later. I need somewhere for my friend here to stay without being disturbed.
I see. Well, I mean, the circus is a pretty safe place, I like to think. young one, are you good in any way? And I mean, like, are you handy, or are you flexible for talent, or like?
We're not sure yet whether it's an indefinite thing, just because we've got to find his friend first, and there's this whole thing, and
Oh, of course. Yes, I see.
A lot of things have been going on, so yeah, just for tonight at least, we need somewhere
yes, that is completely understandable.
Yeah, and you know, the usual, don't be a narc about it.
Yes, of course. Well, if you're happy to take my trailer for the evening, if you like.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Oh no, I do it all the time. I lend it out to anyone who needs it. That's perfectly fine.
You sure?
Yes, absolutely. You take that, and I will I will stay with some of the other crew. I'll, it's all
Okay.
good.
I mean, as long as I'm not putting you out, because there's
No.
there's. Thank you so much.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
The circus is a safe place. Need to make sure everyone feels safe.
Would we be able to do that immediately? Because there's other things we need to tidy up
Yes,
well. There's
absolutely. He
three,
fumbles
three,
around like this
four,
is the
two,
key. You go.
five,
You don't need to
thank
worry
you.
about it. Go.
Okay.
Just
thank you so much.
you're welcome.
I'll be back. I'll explain this all eventually,
good.
and probably.
Just
Okay.
go.
Thank you. Good job setting everything up and
That's
keeping
it.
everyone.
Go.
Thank
I
you.
still got
Bye.
stuff to
Bye.
go.
Sorry.
I'm now getting this image of like Eli talks to all of these like circus people to get stuff sorted, and then like later that night, everybody's kind of like sitting around having food, and they're just like look to Eli like, so what the fuck is up?
Yeah. What happened? And I was like, so you know how we went to
Story
see
time.
baseball?
Yeah, they've
Story
got, like,
time.
arrive, unpack stuff for the circus, set up the circus, do the performance, unpack, settle down, have dinner, story time with Eli.
Yeah. It's just like, so you. We've got a couple of shaky members who kind of just disappear whenever. We've also got people who is just like, I mean, they're gonna disappear eventually. You are not one of them. What the fuck happened?
He's like, hey, what? Where did you go?
Yeah, where did you go? And he's just like, boy. But yeah, so Eli takes the keys and he's like, okay, almost sorted. Let's go. And he just right back into it. Like, oh, he's kind of keeping like throwing the look over the shoulder to make sure everyone's following with him and everything's good. But it's still just like, let's do this. This day's almost over.
Cool. So you.
I also love the fact that we're all doing this on like very low hit points.
Oh yeah. So
Low health, major stress.
yeah, that could have been really bad for the performance. It's just like something goes wrong.
He was like, oh, you take 3d10 falling damage, and it's like, I'm
Yep.
not even gonna bother rolling.
I'm dead. So are you heading straight for the trailer?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you run out the back, and yeah, you've got this large open area behind the circus. Like you've got the tent and the stuff with like outside of it that people can enjoy themselves.
Yeah, the
with.
entrance, the vendors, all that. Extra
Yeah, and then
performances.
you've got the stuff behind, which is just where things sit, or like the cases for things, and just like it's just
storage and where we stay for the night.
yeah. And there's this decently sized kind of trailer thing, and then there's like two or three other slightly smaller ones around it too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you remember which one is his, and you walk up to it, chuck the key, opens up. Beautiful interior, quite good. It's fairly sized because half orcs are
Big.
tall-ish.
Yeah.
And
He's like twice my size, so whenever I talk to him, it's just like, hello!
That's
Just looking
amazing.
straight up.
yeah, and because Tawa's got like not necessarily a reputation, but like people tend not to want to mess with him. So you
Yeah.
know that like his trailer is a safe place, and no one's gonna come and disturb him. And he does. You notice as you walk in, he's got like a little sign, which is just like kind of like currently not in residence kind of thing. It's just like a thing that he puts on so that if he's not there, whether it's someone else is staying there or just he's not there, he just kind of puts that on the door so people don't come and try and bother it if like it's not supposed to be disturbed, or it's actually
It's like a do not disturb, but not because like, oh, I'm sleeping. It's like, I'm literally not here right now.
yeah.
Go
So I'm
away
not
and
here.
find me somewhere
if the
else.
lights are on, I'm still not here. Like, and you know he's got reputation within the circus for everyone to be like, if they see that, it's just like, oh, okay, genuinely leave it. Like,
He's somewhere else.
yeah, like that's even if you can see movement in the van, if that sign is there, it's just okay.
It's
not.
not.
Go, just like ask around, you'll find him somewhere.
Yeah, he's somewhere else. You just go look for him elsewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know that it is a safe place for Steve to stay.
Okay, so get in and finally just like let out the biggest breath. It's just like, whew.
You're right there, Eli.
Ah, I think now that I'm back, everything that's happened is just kind of
Catching up.
catching up. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's catching up, and everything's still not done. And I just,
How long until the end of the performance?
It'll be basically wrapping up. They'll be going into the closing ceremony while you're
Yeah.
arriving at the
just like it should basically be done. Michael usually like sometimes he'll do an extra flourish, and sometimes that's like a hit, and sometimes he'll like let us leave. So I'm not sure if he'll end up doing that. Like opening night is always a very hit or miss, and then he'll change based on the rest of the night. But yeah, it should be done soon, so we can go see your kids.
I mean, I was more asking to give you a minute to like sit down and chill, but you know,
I mean,
my
hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight, and then I can chill then.
if you're sure.
There isn't
I
really an option right now.
I desperately do want to get back to my children, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
obviously,
I know where
obviously.
they are and they can handle themselves, so I'm like less desperate about it now.
Okay. Well, okay. Steve, I know it's been a lot going on, but you can relax now. This is any of the amenities. That's the one. Always mess it up.
Yeah, no, that's right.
But just any of the amenities in here you can use. Like, obviously, don't go snooping through Tala's shit. He lets anyone stay in here, looks after it, and obviously, like, the most important stuff is locked away and that kind of stuff. But he does keep track of what is his and what is in here. So don't do that.
I won't.
Cool. Perfect. But yeah, you can just live here. There's it's like a kind of camping trailer set up. Like he has his own like mini shitty kitchen. Like he can use it, but he prefers to go out to like get decent food. And he's just like, there might be food in there, might not. Water's running. I will be back tonight, but yeah, if you just want to sleep this off, that makes sense. Bed's there. Is there anything else you need before we go? Oh yeah, key, and just
Because then you can kind of control
yeah.
it.
So yeah, just keep the door locked.
Are you gonna put the sign out?
Yeah. Oh, like as we walked in, I put the sign out.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, just keep the door locked. If it's answer it. If it's me, Peyton, or Ottawa, or probably Perrin, because yeah, they might have their shit here.
Okay.
So
who's Perrin?
Like, hang on, let me see. I think half elf, high elf. Okay, I was gonna say half elf. Perrin is, well, basically the whole head of the circus. So definitely listen to them. They're high elf. Well, he using more pronouns, but yeah, he's generally nice. He'll understand that you're in here and that like Talbot's let you be in here, but he might just need to grab something real quick. So he should have his own key actually. But yeah, Perrin's high elf will just be in and out if he needs something, and then for the rest of us, just wait for us to say like who it is, and then open the door if it's me, Peyton, or Tower. Got it?
Okay, I've got it. Thank you so much for all of this.
It's fine. This is, well, it's not really part of what we do, but it is like it is. It's all very complicated. There's lots of nuance to it and all kinds of stuff, but you know, at least I try and help with this kind of stuff, and I know that the others support doing these kind of things, so yeah, you'll be alright.
Okay, thank you again.
Yeah, it was good. So you'll be right if we leave now?
I think so.
Okay. Kids, where's the best food? Okay, so if we go, okay, goodbye.
Bye, good luck.
And he steps out, and then Eli just, okay, so he just like stands for a second, like, okay, so if the entrance is orientated that way, audience will be let out that way. Do you know what row they're in?
Nope.
Okay, so then the place to get, so you wouldn't want to go to the entrances because there's two of them. You might miss them if you're near one. So probably around
I
this way.
can call them. If we just go to one place, I can call them and tell them where we are.
Okay, we'll do that. And he's like, Eli's like, back at the speed walk. Just, little bird boy, look at those legs go.
Freaking
So where are you
Roadrunner.
heading to?
Okay, so there's like the entrance. I'm assuming there's like multiple so that it doesn't get congested. But because of the way that like the extra attractions and vendors are kind of set up, it kind of like there's the main area and then it splits off to different entrances. So he's gonna bring them to like where like the crowd kind of converges as they're leaving, like because they're not leaving right now, but he knows that's where they're going to converge. So he heads there so that they have the best chance of finding him.
Cool. Yeah, so you make your way there, trying to dodge through all the other hand workers and everyone else coming up from the performances and stuff. And yeah, so you get there and you see that everyone's starting to head out now, and you kind of keep an eye out for Peyton's kids, the ones that you recognize at least.
Yeah.
So are you wanting to call your kids, or are you just gonna keep an eye out?
Double checking, where are we?
Like out the front, basically.
Okay.
In short, out the front.
Oh yeah, I think I'll just call Heather and be like, right, I've come out the front. Where are you guys heading out yet?
Oh, yes, that, oh gosh, that, I know, this circus is so cool. So,
Did you
yes,
have fun?
I had so much fun. Yes, the man is still here, because,
Wonderful, I would like to talk to him.
yes, so where are we? We're heading out the middle entrance? Yes, the middle one, I guess, that's, so,
Okay,
yes, we'll
I'll
be out soon.
relay that on to Eli so that we can meet up with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I relay middle entrance.
And Eli's just like, okay, we can move closer if we know which way they're going through. And it's just like, speed walk again. Gotta beat the crowds. And so yeah, we're just situated outside the middle entrance.
Cool. You wait for a while, and you watch a bunch of just strangers walk out. People of all shapes and sizes heading out. Everyone's just filled with wonderment after being at the circus.
Eli is still in full costume as well.
Oh yeah, and people are like, as they're going past, seeing you and acknowledging, just like, that was so cool. Like, that's yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, thank you so much, thank you. I've been coming
He's
back
kind of
again.
stepped back a little bit. From
Yeah.
that. Like, you know, that's Eli's thing.
Eli does not usually go out in costume like after performances. He's just like, this is overwhelming. What's happening?
Rip.
And yeah, as this is happening, Peyton, as you're watching, you see Heather step out, followed by Oleander and the rest of the kids, and the strange tiefling who's also following behind, just making sure the kids are there. He kind of looks very tired. And he spots you and goes, over there. And they all turn to look at you and just run.
Now it's Eli's turn to step back so he doesn't get crushed by this mob of kids.
It's just...
I think Eli picks up. Oleander is definitely 100% awake. Yes.
Yes.
I think Peyton like picks up Oleander and like swings them around a little bit. It's like, I'm so glad you're awake and okay. Oh my goodness. And like turns to Heather, gives gives them all a hug, and then turns to the tiefling guy and goes, "Thank you."
That's alright.
Before you disappear anywhere, because I don't know what you're doing. Name?
Kind of feel like leaving a surprise. I mean, I don't actually know your name.
For real?
No, I'm joking. Of course I know your name.
I was gonna be like, excuse me.
Also, how have the kids not told him?
Yeah, no, like he definitely knows your name. Like
I was like, this is why I was sort of like, for real?
Oh yeah, cool. And he just goes, my name is Konos. Konos. Konos.
That's actually kind of cool. Choice.
It is nice to actually make your acquaintance. And yes, your children have been children.
Hey, well,
Big
yes,
loss.
your child there that was in the hospital is, as you can see, walking again, up and awake. You're welcome. And also the rest of your kids are here.
were you the one to put them to sleep?
Irrelevant. He is awake now.
Were you the one to put them to sleep?
So I got your kids here. You don't have to attack me now.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Were you the one to put them to sleep?
Yes.
Did you wake them up?
Yes.
Why did you put them to sleep?
Yes.
This is probably not the best place to talk about that. We are literally surrounded by so many people.
Okay, you know what? You woke them up? I don't give a shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, also, hi!
Hi. Don't actually know your name. I don't.
Yeah, my name's Eli.
Ah, nice to meet you. Connors.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to leave now. Unless there's anything else you need.
Well,
I mean, I would like to know why, but you know what? You woke them up.
I had more questions. Do you know what was going on with I guess the dretches, and you ran into the mine, and there was a lot going on, and oh my god. Where did Scary Bat Lady go?
Holy shit.
So much has happened. Okay, knew a person. Did you see a tall lady with a
Blonde.
bat? Blonde, very scary.
I think she might have been an elf.
Nailed that?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, So before I found you guys, I saw someone matching that description, surrounded by a different group of kids. Do they have children too? No, they're just
Random kids.
Okay.
From what I don't know.
Sure. And when I went back, I found her bat,
Well, that's lovely.
but I didn't quite see her or the children. So
That is most unfortunate.
Okay.
I can't say for certain, but it definitely doesn't look good. The town only got worse after you all escaped.
Oh, lovely.
Cool. Do we know why that happened?
Should we move?
What the fuck happened?
Should we move?
What the fuck happened the past couple days?
Should we move?
Yes.
Let's move. We'll figure that out.
Tower's trailer will not fit all your children.
No, let's just go.
Oh, I already rented out some rooms for the lot of you because, well, you've got a bunch of kids and you had to escape based on unfortunate circumstances.
That's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, I didn't know if you were actually going to show up based on how late you were, so
Well, yeah.
but to be fair, I did make you trek through the forest, and I kind of that was unfair. But yes.
Yeah, no.
So yes, I do have rooms for you and your children. Everyone gets their own rooms if they wish.
How many rooms did you?
Well, I mean, you've got enough kids and a few of you, so I just.
We
10
can
rooms.
evenly split ourselves between 2 rooms. You do realize this?
You know, when I was younger, I didn't like other people. I still don't.
That's fair.
So it's up to you what you do with the rooms.
Would
if they
we
are there.
be okay? Thank you so much for your help.
Yes.
We would most likely be dead without it.
Probably.
So yeah, appreciate that. If it's not too much trouble, could we talk to you for a bit longer in these rooms so there's a bit of privacy about what happened? Because do you know anything?
Well, once we get there, I can do my best to explain what I do know, but...
Oh, thank God.
God.
Yes.
Nera, help me.
Oh, Nere, interesting choice.
Peyton's just there like, wait, this is an important question. Oh my goodness, would the kids know? I think they probably would have some hints, but wouldn't know.
No. Like, they have an idea of what you do, not necessarily who must have been the
Okay.
one.
I feel like, yeah, that's
Yeah, okay. So yeah, kind of says like that. Alright, well, if you follow me, I'll show you all to your hotel rooms. I booked myself one out too, so it's there's no point kind of trying to escape you if we're going to be in the same place anyway, so...
I mean, okay, here's the thing. When you put Oleander to sleep, I was real pissed with you, and I probably would have attacked you. If
Back 2 week.
The only reason...
Did you ever wonder, like, maybe why you didn't like hanging out with other people? Because they didn't like you because you're mean?
No, I didn't actually. I kind of just avoided people so they didn't have a chance to think I was mean. I just kind
You
of
know
went
what?
off and studied by myself.
The first time, didn't attack you because, you were kind of our only chance not to fucking die. Second time I didn't attack you because Oleander is evidently awake and that's your doing.
Yeah.
You're a dick, though.
Fair, but you saw how I fought. Well, didn't do that great in that fight, but... Anyway.
You can
To be fair, we also fought that fight and you still call us weak.
Let's go.
Anyway, yes. Onwards.
Just like, Eli's like, okay, wait, there's so many more people, I can't just speed walk through, like, weave through this crowd like normal, and it's just like, slow, like, you know the crowd walk that you
Yeah.
do when there's just so
just
many
like-
people and you kind of,
Yeah, you're like trying to go for it and you just gotta...
yeah,
They're like starting and stopping.
yeah.
Um,
So he's just like dying on the inside because he can't just do it like a little weave through. He just, okay, with the masses, leaving the circus. My
Yeah.
God, if I don't get to come back here tonight, I am going to just lose it.
We'll make sure that you're able to get back.
yeah, so they're, it's a decent track because of all the crowds, because like there were a lot of people and they all kind of walk back the same way if they walk instead of driving. So Eli, you had seen a few of those different places that you could stay on the way to the circus, and he kind of leads you back that way. And as you're arriving just outside, like the big one that you saw, the expensive balloon, it's like, all right, here we are. We're on like the third floor or something. So
You know, I'm not gonna bother. No. Just. Yeah. Okay.
Peyton just kind of looks up, looks down at him, looks around at like the potential other, looks up again, sighs, turns to their kids, goes, "This is only happening once."
you look at them all, and they're all just looking between each other like, yes, expense.
Expensive, but like, that's one of the things. Peyton has money.
Yeah.
Peyton is not rich, but Peyton has money enough to potentially like go and buy a room each in like some middling, not super expensive, not some cheaper things, like probably enough to routinely buy them each a room.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, Peyton has a lot of people to look after.
Yeah.
So they're very not conservative, but they like to like try and save when possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, their kids will understand that.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like, this is a one-time thing, and the only time I'm not protesting is because I'm not out of money.
Yeah. So you guys head through, they've got like a little entrance area for people to drive in. So you head in, and then you head through the front doors, and just like, it is just marble floor, marble pillars.
Holy
just, like,
fuck.
Jesus.
It is expensive. It is the most expensive place you can stay in Minifear. Like, the whole island.
Oh,
It is the most expensive
For
hotel
real?
in the island.
what the fuck?
This is the fanciest place Eli has ever been in. Full stop. He's just like a little bit like, you know what?
Holy.
My day, like, if I hadn't had the most buck wild 3 days of my life, this would be making me lose it.
I don't think that this is necessarily the fanciest place that Peyton's been in. Peyton has a big house that would have been beautiful and amazing like 200 years ago, but is now kind of like
Yeah.
a little bit worn down.
And yeah, he kind of looks at the lady and just says, just wait here, I'll get the keys. Anyway, walks off and you just see him talk to the person at the counter for a second, then just get like a handful of keys. Comes back just like,
Okay,
oh, I
okay.
should have thought this through.
We've got Connors, Peyton. I don't know if he got Eli a room.
He did, but just
Why?
in case he got everyone a room and then
Eli.
some.
And then 5 kids.
I did say he got 10 rooms, just in case.
Oh my god. Who is this man?
Who this man? Who this man? Explain this man.
Explain. Explain.
America, explain.
Connors, explain.
So he just kind of says, let's get up to the third floor and then we can hand these out and you can decide who's sixth floor and next. Anyway, third floor, there are stairs or elevators. I'm taking the elevator because too much stuff today. And he just wanders over to one of the elevators and presses the button, wait for it to come down. What do you all want to...
Eli takes the stairs. He has not been in many elevators and he's just like, this is no thanks.
Roll a
Athletics?
athletics check. I want to see if you can beat the elevator.
Oh my god.
11 plus athletics. Is not my strong point, so just 12.
Ah, not quite. You kind of speed walk up the stairs like, oh, this is gonna be so much faster than the elevator, like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then as you're getting to like the last flight, because it's got like, you know, brake flight, as you get to the last one, you're like halfway up and hear the ding, and the doors open, you're like, no!
Almost, so close.
They're like, damn it, if I hadn't performed tonight.
Yeah.
I think Peyton's taking the elevator as well because tired and also
Yeah.
lots of people.
So Connor steps out of the elevator and says, okay, so we've got these 10. Very easy. I'll let you decide where your kids sleep, I guess.
I think Peyton just takes 6 keys, like 6 in a row, 6 of the keys, and goes, who wants to share a room, who wants a room to themselves?
I think...
I could
And
probably...
both of them look up the names of all those children.
Yep. I think Heather would potentially want her to share with Oleander now that...
I could like tell you now who would...
Oh yeah, absolutely, you go for
Yeah,
it.
Heather and Oleander would definitely sleep together. In the same room.
Share a bed.
And Maggie and V probably share, and Sol would sleep by himself.
Cool. Cool, so you take the keys to that and kind of
So we end up with...
hand out the
Yeah.
stuff. And...
I end up with 2 spare keys?
Sure, because did you grab one for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, so you would have like 2 spare keys there. And you hand them out and just be like,
Go sleep. It's been a long day. Go sleep.
and yeah, so then you, Eli, and Connor are still standing outside. He's still got a few keys left.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay, well, are you staying here tonight?
I've got things I need to follow up with.
I can walk you back to so that you're not going alone, if we need to. Or I can relay stuff tomorrow if you need to go now.
No, I can stay for a bit. It should be fine. I mean, there's usually drinks afterwards, but I don't really get involved with that
Okay,
stuff.
well here's a key if you want to sleep here. If not, it's fine. That's the key anyway.
What am I meant to do with this if I don't sleep here?
I
give
don't
it
like
to
to
Peyton.
Cool.
Peyton's just got like a pocket of keys.
Yeah. Okay, well, what do you want to talk, I guess? 'Cause...
I mean, well, I'm definitely grabbing a room. I assume you probably don't want your personal space invaded because...
Not really, no.
Okay, cool. My room then.
Okay.
In my room. I assume it's like set up like a fancy hotel room, so there's like a table and a kitchen and all that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is I the play or buy? I'm like, why?
I know, same. I'm like, you don't need this.
Cool, so he follows you in and takes a seat, I guess, where you do, and it's like, alright, where do we start?
Dretches.
There's a lot of them.
Good start.
So, dretches, I don't actually know where they came from, believe it or not. I was traveling through the town and saw a couple of them spring up, so I just tried to take some of them out, and then I saw some more come out, so I was like, okay, well, I'll try and take them out. And then I saw more and more and more, and suddenly there was a lot, and so I was like, okay, I need to get out of here. And then I conveniently ran into the lot of you while you were there, and I was like, well, might as well come with me.
What about the game?
What,
Oh, the baseball game?
what was up with the game?
Well, I also saw more directions and was like, I should take them out. And then I saw a bunch of kids attacking each other, and I was like, what is happening? And then I was like, you know what, this is a fun time to practice some magic. And so I put your child to sleep.
Why?
Hey, look, I did good though. I did a very good spell. The doctors couldn't waken him. That's pretty good, you gotta admit.
But was it just to practice magic?
Yeah.
On
I
a
mean,
random person?
Well, what else am I gonna practice on?
You non-consent, like no consent whatsoever, on a random stranger's 13-year-old child.
Yes, in hindsight, probably not the best idea. But then I got chased by a lady with a bat, so I couldn't wake him up.
To be fair, that's not our fault. She was pretty trigger happy.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm going to punch you in the face now.
Good luck. Are you gonna roll a hit?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Roll.
Fuck. Okay. Do I get proficiency with that? No, I wouldn't.
It would just be an unarmed strike.
So. No,
Now
plus-
let us all remember the rules of unarmed
Yeah,
strike.
once again.
Because literally, even watching like Dimension 20, where they're all like professional, somewhat at D&D, they're all like, okay, what's unarmed strike again?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you roll a hit and you just right in the side of her face. He just goes, oh. Okay, pretty strong fist. I'll give you that.
Mhm.
I did
Mhm.
underestimate your fist.
Mhm.
I do deserve that.
You do.
I do.
And
yes.
now it's not going to happen again. Because you're not going to do anything like that again, are you?
No, I'm not. I will not. No.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
No. So next on the list.
Next on the list is he goes, what's... Hang on, it's in my notes. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second! Wait, I just remembered it. I don't need to look at my notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you left earlier, you said Mason Zari be with you?
I did. Yes.
Okay. What's up with that and Pentame? Because you found all that stuff in the mines.
I found a statuette of Pentame in the mines.
Yes, that was mine.
Do you want it back?
No, that's fine. You can keep it. I did leave it there on purpose.
Okay.
Because I wanted more people to find out about her. And whilst I know a statue does not necessarily help, it gives intrigue.
It does. It really does.
So yeah, so
Yeah, we went to the library about that.
Yeah, the libraries are awful. All the stories are just ridiculous. Like, there's... I don't understand why everyone has to make up completely different stories to each other about the same thing. Like, just... There's so many.
There is a lot.
There's so many. Which library? The one in Shamrock?
Oh my god, I just realized the library in Shamrock's probably gone.
No need to return those books!
Oh man, I need to remember what books I actually grabbed.
You grabbed 3 ones.
I've got it in my notes, yeah.
So, yes, the one in Shamrock,
Mm-hmm.
it's disgusting library.
It gave me a real headache.
Oh, I know, right? Like, what were they thinking? Obviously they weren't. But anyway, yes, all the books. I flicked through all the books there, and it's just, ugh. Why? So many. And then the library here as well, just, there's even more. And it's just, how many different stories can you make about the one? Why is it just Pentame?
To be fair, I don't think anybody knows a lot about Pentame, or at least no scholars do. And also, they've been gone for a while.
I mean, yes, that is a good point. It has been many years since they've continued to grow.
It's been long enough that most people forget shit.
That's true. but for some reason, most of the other gods have fairly consistent stories about them.
That is odd.
Just not this one. Anyway, but that got me intrigued, and here we are. So, yes, I am a follower of Cesari, or Pentamere, whatever you wish to call them.
They're the same person?
Oh, yes, that they do have correct in the times that they say it. The island was indeed named after her, and yes, that they are the same, one and the same, but Nira said, interesting choice.
Everyone always says choice, but it just kind of happened.
Oh, how so?
You just, you leave home and then you like take a break at a certain place, and then it's like, I'm dead, and then you're like, oh god, someone help me, and then it's like, oh god, is actually helping me, and then you join a circus, and then they're like, oh yeah, so like, our god is Nira, and that's some shit that sounds relevant, and you're like, oh yeah, that sounds great, I'd love to help you with that kind of stuff, and then you're like, oh.
I'm sorry, did you say you were dead?
No, I'm undead.
Oh, undead.
No, I've not been dead.
I was like,
I came close to it, but not dead.
yeah.
So that was a lot of words in a very short amount of time. So something about the undead, and then, oh god, please help me, and then a god, Nira, presumably, helped you. And then something about the circus?
Yeah.
Hold on, does the circus follow Nira too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh?
I knew something was strange, but I didn't quite get that. That's intriguing. Are you willing to share more about that, or not so much? Because I understand.
They worship Nira, is just like that's the patron god of our circus. Their nemesis.
These two are having a conversation, Peyton's just sitting here like,
Okay, I'll give you that.
thinking thoughts.
What about you? Do you follow anyone in particular?
Follow is a strong word.
It is a strong word. Is there any god that you are
I
connected
am
to in some way?
associated with Nero.
Oh.
You are? I thought you were doing research on it.
I am associated with Nero.
Oh.
I am a warlock under Nero.
Interesting. So you two didn't know that you followed the same deity?
Wouldn't a warlock under a god be a cleric?
It's slightly different.
Okay.
It's the magic is a little bit weird.
Okay.
It's the
Different-
circumstances were different.
Yes.
Okay.
And different requirements.
The circumstances were very different.
Okay.
I am a rather unique character.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone with so many kids.
That's
Well, I mean,
that's
anyone
the thing.
that, like, one individual that wasn't like an organization, like a group of people looking after kids.
My when my son died, he asked me to continue looking after people, so I kept doing it.
That's very nice.
Sorry to hear about that. Loss can be quite difficult.
It was a long time ago.
Yes.
You're 27.
I'm 24.
I know. I feel like that's a line from some of those, just like they came to me and just like,
yeah, it
I'm
feels like
27.
Interesting. So, Mira.
It was from a vine, I'm sorry. I just remember just like, happy 1 year. I'm 27. So, sorry.
No,
sorry
yeah,
to
that's
interrupt.
good.
I just realized what it was.
Okay, well, I will have to do some more research into Nira. I do know of Nira. I have done an amount of research on Nira, but I should go into more detail after knowing 2 followers now. Well, 2 associates in different aspects.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we can't really, like, you can do that, but we can't really look up Pentame, because you just said all the stuff is conflicting, but you apparently know how it's like. How do you know that what you know is the truth?
Well, because I actually follow her.
Well, I mean, a
Right.
lot of people who wrote those books also said they followed her.
Well, yes, but most of them didn't. They just said they did. There's a difference.
An attempt to improve their ethos from my academic writing class. Credibility.
Hell yeah. But yes, it was a long, painful journey trying to figure out the true story. Lots of research, lots of trying to communicate and see if I can get through, and blah 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 blah. It was painful, and they're not all completely wrong. There are truth in a lot of them.
There's a truth in a lot of legends.
Yes.
A lot of legends.
And, I mean, a lot of them paint Cesare in a quite a negative light, actually. They're just like, danger to society. It's just like, okay, whatever you say. It's like, giving magic to humans. How dare? It's like, well, everyone's doing it now. Like, it's strange. For some reason, gods like to have all the power themselves. Like someone just giving it to people for free.
People are assholes sometimes.
They are. It's like,
Truly.
I guess that applies to gods here.
well,
would.
yes, there are some pretty shitty gods, I would say so.
I mean, to be fair, in every pantheon there would be some shitty gods.
Yeah.
You can't have an all good, like, it's just not representative.
No, absolutely not. They're all good, then you've done it wrong.
Yeah.
You gotta have someone who's willing to whip the dick out.
Seriously.
Not what I meant, but yes.
I don't know. I just had to make a Zeus joke.
Yeah, so, yes, the gods had a bit of a discourse, and a lot of the humans were like, yes, I'll believe that, and then we're just like, Cesare is dangerous, blah 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 blah. And it's like, no, that's not how it is.
Well, okay. Here's another point. If you've done a bit of research into Cesare and Pentame and all the other names and whatever, have you done research into why they disappeared?
Disappeared.
Are not active, are
Well.
asleep, are dormant, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Well, funny story. She was murdered.
Cesare specifically was.
Cesare specifically was murdered by a couple of other deities.
You can do that?
Apparently.
I mean, god on god murder is probably not as. is probably just as difficult for them as people on people murder would be.
What the hell?
Exactly.
That's the point.
Oh.
That's the point. So yes, Cesare was murdered, and that's where she went, and then island was named after her, and yep, everyone was just like, we murdered her. No, we didn't. She was evil.
Oh, so that's why they're two different names. There's one good, one evil, kind of?
No, her name was Cesare, and then she
Was
ended up-
Pentame like more of a title?
Pentame was more of a title. Fifth mother. She was mother of magic, basically, and she did create the fifth island, so there we go. Yes, I know there are three islands. I meant region and said the wrong word.
To be fair, though, there are 3 big islands and 2 little ones.
It's true, so technically, yeah, 5. But
It's like,
excuse me.
one second.
Actually.
I would like you to check the facts that you created, please, because they don't seem to line up.
Pause. How long do we think we're gonna take?
We can wrap it up if you need to.
No, my mum just said, what time do you want to be picked up?
Oh.
Well, my mum finishes work at around 3-ish, and it'll probably take like 45 minutes to get here, so like wrapping up soonish so that we can get stuff packed up and then just chill would
Yeah.
be
Okay.
good.
I'll say 4:30 then. Okay.
Sweet. But yes, no, the names are both hers. It's not evil name, good name. They are both the same. It is just people's representation of it
Mm-hmm.
is warped.
Okay. Well, what's next? I mean, are you just gonna go try and clear the direction of Shanley?
I do not know what to do about that. Yes, I might go investigate the source. It is a very unique situation. It was literally overcome by dredges. I might take a trip down to Wakefield and try and cut them off before they get in.
That's probably a good idea.
Do you think they'll come here?
I would hope not, because that would be very bad.
I mean, we should probably tell someone that Sean Wick is
Dead.
Just like it makes a little dead symbol. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah, we should do that.
Yes, sounds good. Okay, well, I'm quite tired. It's been a long day and I've used a lot of magic, so I'm going to rest, and I probably won't see you in the morning, to be honest. I will head off to Wakefield early in the morning, and yes, I will...
Thank you for not instigating a fight after I punched you in the face, because you definitely did deserve that.
Yeah, no, I accept that. That is fair.
Thank you for waking my child up.
Welcome.
And just best of luck.
And to you.
Anything you want to say?
I'm still trying to make sense of it all, I think. Yeah, yeah, good luck.
Alright, well, I will head off to my room now. Good night.
Mhm.
Stands up from the table and tucks his chair in and heads up out.
So, I'm gonna go back to Steve.
Okay.
If you want to drop by tomorrow morning, things are usually pretty quiet in the mornings. Like there's like breakfast and stuff, but attractions and stuff really only start later in the morning, midday, and then start building up towards, you know, the nightly performance. So if you want to come by in the morning and we can start trying to figure out what to do with that, that would be good. Or do you want more time with your kids?
No, that should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
That should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you mind if I come down with?
Where do we put them?
Good question. They'll be fine on their own, now that I know that they're okay and safe and, you know, in the correct place.
As a spiritual listener to this conversation that is happening in game, what are the kids going to do if you're going to go off and find some centaurs? It's probably best not to bring them with you if you're then going to dip off somewhere
Oh, definitely
else.
not. You can probably hire a babysitter. To be fair, they're all kind of like around 12, 13. So like they can look after themselves. They can entertain themselves. It's just a matter of like Peyton's very, I don't know where they were. I don't know what condition they were in. But now that like evidently they're all safe. Oleander's okay. They're all in like one place. You know, they're 12, 13. They can entertain themselves for a day. And this is a fancy place, so they can get room service and shit and whatever.
Waste Conus's money.
Yeah.
Those bitches spending it like there's no tomorrow, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Good night, sleep well, and don't die.
I mean, you're the one going out late at night. So, back at you.
Okay. Yeah. And like Yellow kind of just waves and walks out the door, walks out the lobby, and makes his way right back to the circus.
Exiting the hotel, now that you're just kind of alone and you've done the things that you need to do for the day, a very strange feeling being back in, you know, this place that you spent so much of your childhood, and you're able to just walk through it freely now, and you never really had that sensation as a child, and it's strange to be in the same place but have a completely different, you know, mindset and freedom than you did then. And so heading back to the circus, like, yes, there is still kind of a rush because you need to get back to Steve, but at the same time you do kind of just take it in and just look at how much things have changed since the last time you were there. And yeah, you make your way back to the circus and head around to back. Most people have kind of headed off to bed now. And,
That or they're fucking partying.
Yep, that or that. Yep, those are the two options. And you make your way back around to the trailers at the back to find Steve, and the thing's still on the door, the lights are still on, and yeah, you head up to the trailer.
Yep. I just, like, I knock on the door, I'm like, hey, it's Eli. I think you can probably see, hang on, I'll stand back here and then you can see me from the window.
You see, like, they've got, like, the little, like, shutter blind things you just see one, like, go down and just, like, and then the door unlock and open, just like, hi, thank you for coming back.
Well, I did say I would. I mean, there was a chance that I would because, you know, things are crazy, but I said I would. So, yeah, how's it been here?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been loud and quiet. I mean, it's been loud in the circus, but this area itself has been pretty quiet. No one's really come around. They've gone around to the other places, but no one's come here. So.
Yeah, no one tries to really party around the trailers because it's like people are sleeping. Like, this is a sleeping area, and then if you're like partying here, it's just being rude.
Yeah. One thing you do notice is that he's still wearing like the clothes that you made.
Oh.
It's pretty cute, actually.
Is that comfortable to wear?
Yeah, actually, it is really comfortable. You did a really good job making it.
That's good. Yeah, you can keep that if you want. Like, you don't have to wear it in here. This is like a safe place. But if you want to keep it on, it's yours.
I think I'll keep it on.
Okay. No worries. We shouldn't be disturbed here, so it's probably good to get some sleep, and then we'll sort out your problem tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you again.
No worries.
You both get ready for bed. And, do you like share like cuddle and stuff, or do you like stay separate? Like
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be comfortable. Like, he's already been like called a freak and a creature and that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure he's not comfortable with like socializing in general. So like going straight to cuddling.
Yeah, it's just like and cuddle.
Yeah, it's just like no, that wouldn't happen. So like Eli just grabs a bunch of pillows and a blanket and just kind of like sets up on like the floor. You know how some camper trailers, like, they have a little dining set that kind of moves up to create like a smaller, shittier bed space.
Oh, yeah.
He takes that and then he's just like, no, the bed's there. I'm not sure if there's any extra blankets, but that should be alright. Shouldn't get too much cooler tonight.
I mean, he's got bed, blankets and stuff, and he's got like a thick hood, so pretty sure
Sam, it is spring.
True.
Yeah.
And so Eli kind of sets up nearby, but they head off to bed. Peyton, what are you up to before you head off, or are you just going straight to?
I'm gonna check on the kids, make sure that they're not
Completely traumatized.
completely traumatized and also being idiots.
You go through.
I'm leaving Heather and Oleander for last, though.
Okay.
Just to be able to spend a bit more time with them, because, oh boy!
So you head into Solomon's room first. You kind of gently knock, and he opens the door and it's like lights it off. He was about to go to bed. So you're like, hi, I was just gonna go to bed. It was really scary today.
It would be.
God, so many kids.
Yep. Good look for the right one.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Just all. I'm just getting them all together.
They should be highlighted.
Yeah. It's just like, wait, safe here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm glad Oleander's feeling better.
So am I.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
He heads off to bed. Who did you say was in the next room?
V and Mackie.
You and Maggie? Alright.
They are literally on 2 separate pages of the document.
Yep. That's cool. Cool, so you knock on their door. Their lights are still on. They come out and they're just like, Olivia's just like, I'm Peyton, we made it, hi.
Yeah, we
made
did.
it here. Closet wasn't that comfortable.
No, it wouldn't have been.
No, it really wasn't. But, whoa, look at this place though.
I know, this. I hope you realize this probably won't happen very often.
Yeah, no, yes, I understand that. Are you okay? Did you do alright?
I'm definitely hiding the fact that I only have 8 out of 28 hit points. I'm fine.
Hiding like battle scars and things like, yes, it's fine.
I just need a bit of rest.
Okay. Maggie's like standing next to her the whole time. It's just kind of part of the conversation now. Cool. It's like, are we allowed to stay up at all, or should we head to bed?
Probably a good idea to head to bed because we might be getting up a bit earlier tomorrow morning.
Okay.
But you guys know how much sleep you need. Just don't. Nothing crazy, okay?
Yeah. Okay, we'll be good. Yeah. Say your good nights and then head to the next room. What's the next room?
Oleander and Heather.
Okay. You knock on the door and it opens and Oleander just big hug.
It's like Peyton's like oof, and like immediately like just wraps them in a huge hug.
Heather kind of sees this and comes out and kind of joins it.
Yeah, removes one hand. Yeah.
Oleander kind of looks at you and is just like, Hi, I don't really remember much from the baseball game. Apparently it's been like, what, 2 days or something since then?
About that, it's probably a good idea to not remember. Just be okay with it.
Okay, I'll try.
It's been a rough trot.
I mean, all I had to do was sleep the whole time, so
Yep.
can only imagine the fact that we're in a completely different city town now, so...
Trust me, I know the feeling.
I believe that. I'm feeling alright though, like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling kind of tired, but it's like just after baseball time, like,
Yeah.
which is strange considering I've been asleep for a while, so...
Well, it's probably a good idea to go to sleep now then. Or soon. I am going to be in the next room over. Sleeping. So if you need me, you need to come and wake me up.
Okay, I will. Heather's just kind of like, don't worry, I'll look after them.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think Peyton gives Oleander like one last hug. And then gives Heather one as well because, you know,
Yeah.
favoritism. And then kind of like make sure that they're like settling down and then goes in through and then goes to sleep.
Yeah, and crashes.
Bonk. Yeah.
Just goes to lay down, falls asleep, then hit
Yeah, like literally asleep before they hit the pillow.
Yeah.
And then they get their full 8 fucking hours.
Yes,
One full long rest.
Everyone gets a long rest during the evening. That's where we'll end. Very well done, y'all.
Woo!
Very well
Hey.
done.
Oh my
Not a
goodness.
lot of combat or anything, but we
Well,
get
you're
places.
almost dead, so it's probably good.
Wait, long rest, you get to do stuff.
Yeah.
once again, thank you so much for listening to Shenaniganry and Aevecia. 13 episodes down. In-person episodes down. We're back to online after this, so everything should hopefully be better in terms of quality. But we shall see when it starts in 2 weeks. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. It really means a lot to see that people are actually listening to the show. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone and my players. 13 episodes might not be that many to some people, but to me that's a big number. Like 12, yeah, that's huge. 13 exceeding 12, for some reason that's like a whoa, okay. So yeah, thank you so much. It's been a journey so far, and I'm very excited to show off all the things that happen after this point, because oh boy, it gets crazy in the next few episodes, so get ready. But yeah, thank you so much again for listening, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.